watching some document. Nazis discovered Caucasus, woman, even, even,
Anything previous
even they say had blue eyes. What the heck, man? I survived with blue, all I know is blue eyes. Whatever. I just was searching about something and look, Arrian says that Haemus Scythian king. Haemus is the name of Balkan mountains, you know. Fucking hell. Look what says. Mountains again, giants. That's why, you know, some push that the mountains are giants. Good. Haemus. But if you, for example, if you came down from this mountain, you take left turn, right? How you say the Hungarian for left? Ball. Kani when Kane is a Khan means turn. How to say? So ball in Hungarian left. What the fuck, man? What ball man? Left turn, you know. But of course, Hungarians has nothing to do with Europe. Whatever. So the school at Hameus Mountain. The Hameus school is considered. If you go in all the text where somewhere is gathered, you see a bunch of things that not for example, the Hungarian book, 19th century was gathered dates about Scythians, you know. That's why I put that in the search. If I find in Latin or English that Arrian say that Haemus, you know, Haemus was a Scythian. Here in this book. Yeah, for example, in a 60, how many page? 68 page says that from Hanoi. So it says about Scythians, Tsarina. The official said it's Ctesias story about Tsarina, Scythian queen, and Mer Marmareus. All of these names you can find in Maramuresh Mountains in Transylvania, Romania, Ukraine, whatever. They say that BS is say, look, when he beat Cyrus, and so the Scythians, not Tomiris, he is the queen, but some Tsarina probably, or Spart Paretra, whatever. It had 3,000 men and 2,000 women in the army, whatever. So yeah, and the author who wrote this book, gathered this Hungarian translated dates, he says that no to Ctesias, so not Ctesias says, but this guy, but look what says here. According to some translators, Darius connected the Bosporus to Danube with bridges. You know, he says which is impossible because the big distance between Bosphorus and Danube. You know, so if you enter in all their books, it's a mess, man. Everything you know. Everything is in other way, you know. It's not like we don't know the boss for what is the Black Sea. They came in mind because they talk about Black Sea was inundated and probably that connected Noah's flood and now they say that probably not just in Mesopotamia was the first civilization, but in Black Sea, but under is today is on the Black Sea, you know. Talk about Russia also, then maybe North Pole was inhabited, but interesting, North Europe was on the rise in the same time when they showed that map, you know. And Europe, cannot even, where can be fucking Europe? Nothing, you know. Crazy. So now they are making up like, you know, not just Mesopotamia, of course, not just there. Or these are whatever. That's why came in my head. I look at on some, I don't know, some Black Sea. So it was called Haemusche. And this guy here says that Hameus in Arrian. I put that in English in search and nothing came. So. Okay, here Arians. No, Rhodos, Apollonius of Rhodos said also that the big river, the ocean is the Eastern Danube, you know. What ocean at the Danube, man, you know. It's a mess, everything, man. We should decodify everything. Where is it, man? 7. Arrian was third. Even I read that somewhere that the Danube was called Amazonius. Because the Amazons took bath on the not the Danube, but the Tana is the Don. But Don and Danube same name, you know. Especially when Hungary is the Tisa river. Like Tana is like Duna plus Tisa in Hungarian, you know. They say the Hungarians came from there. They are aborigines if we take like this. By the name of the river. Where is Arya here? Look, Hamus is king of Scythia, whose son was Eridius, from whom the river of Pontus Eridius took the name. Later, in more intellectual way, was called Iris. Iris again and Easter, probably they left out the T letter. Because I saw, for example, Scythian kings Idantirus name, who fights, you know, Darius, they're not even fighting, but it's some BS to the all these eyes, whatever. So Orosius is written Attilus, you know. So he left also T letter. And he went air letter. But the letter is left out many cases. So probably Easter Iris fucking. What I wanted to say. Here I found something. I put that Arian to search if I found in English something that Hamus, but this letter is I in German, Haimus. King of Scythians, you know, says Arian, some fragments. 54th fragment. But I don't know, so I could not find anything, I guess, so. Here I put the Hamus Scythia Arians. And read some, probably some 11th century chronically. Leon the Diacon, some Byzantine wannabe. And look what says, my eye, where the fuck is it? My eye sticking on this. So he says, not he says, but he says that Arrian said, again I should, I know is a poem somewhere, I guess, Archeonus or who, Achilles, king of Scythia. It is a poem, so you can say that, you know, not real, because even the author's name similar to Achilles, how to say. I don't know this, but now he says that Archios dice Achilles Lord of Scythia, Milesian poet. He went, again, an author name similar to Guy. They fabricated all this shit. Now here, son of Peleus in movie also, he says when he's that big guy, Boglius, how he's called it. But he says, Aphilium Scytam existisse. Achilles, son of Peleus, son of Scyta, Myrmecione natume, born in Myrmecione, called est et Maeotis Palus, Palus Maeotis always mentioned it about Scythia, everywhere. We say the Maeotian swamps is a huge code for something else, man. It's not Azov-lake, it's mentally. So he born in this city, Opidum, I guess his city or fortress or some shit. So he was born at the Maeotis in this city or whatever. And look, I'll put it in translator. Cannot magnify. Look, what says? Anar talks about Scythians before, I guess. They philosopher. Anacarsis is the only Scythian sage. One of the 7 sages, how to say. But of course, because it's Scythian, you enter on Wikipedia, you see that probably not even existed, What the Northerners or Scythians cannot be said. Must be when Scythians must be the Hungarians, must be deleted even from fake history, how to say so. And look how many shits are. This is the Chronicle says that probably Arrian said, but probably if you go after Arrian not say, then they start to say that this invented, but we don't know about Arrian said that Achilles was Scythian, We had to mess up everything. Talks about Scythians, I guess, here. Roman is one of the Byzantines, probably. Scythical, Scythia, cover. Istro again, Iste, Danube. Many here in citations here in this book I saw that Easter is really like Scythia, even called the crosses the land country of Scythians, but Easter what country crosses mostly? Where is between Romania, southern Romania and Bulgaria, right? And Hungary. So this is Scythia here. They say Scythia was only the northern Black Sea, right? So everything is to Socrates, Scythia name is also can be Socrates, Rupture again, Parthians, says the Parthians or Scythians, part is seashore again, so you can think about again, I don't know, flooding or land masses broken or whatever. It's global shit, is not in a small place like Europe here, everything happened around this Mediterranean, Egypt and Mesopotamia and shit, Look what says the Balkan is left turn. You can see that. Hungarian, I don't know, Bulgarian and Slavic, it means this. But of course, the Hungars are not Europeans. Indeed. Let's see. Talks about something, because in Hungary also, probably not about Achilles, I don't know. What the fuck? Because in Hungary also was where some nobles in the 13th century, was called Achilles. Anyway, I guess it's Hector somewhere. In Hungarian history, in the, what to say, medieval, late medieval, whatever. It must be that Achilles, so it's not all about some Scythian called non-Byzantine, because the Byzantine sources, Hungarians or Dacians, whatever, they are called also Scythians, But he not talks about, because it says Arrianus. The Arrianus is Periplo is a book author, so it's about ancient times, how to say, so BC. Achilles, son of Peleus, I know even the movie says it. So that talks about some Byzantine leader who was called Achilles, or some Northern, I don't know, Bulgaria, Wallachia, Hungary, whatever it was called. Because like I said, the Hungarian 13th century is a noble. We even goes to sent by King Andrew II to make some marriage proposal to Byzantium. Some I don't know the story, but somehow is called Achilles. So let's see again. Where is it? Indeed, Arrian is purpose is not translated not the statement that Achilles, son of Peleus, was a Scythian, but Arrian. Let's see. Let's search Arrian. Is said Achilles was Scythian. I know this poet. Arceus is written, I guess. Right, Arceus, but Arceus. Ooh, some, how was written, man? Arceus. Alkaline. Arceus. This is fucking. I remember that this was Telani. Four bouquets. What was some arch or what I. Interesting, Achilles beheads that the statue when occupies the seashore of Troy. Achilles remains were both known bloke. Why, what? Skitty again. Around Brody signals Lord of Scythia. They always said there. So now let's see. Arrian is, it says somewhere in English they say. Look here it says. So it's translated kind of good, this shit. Statement Arrian in Peripus Achilles son. Small town of the Maeotian marshes. Where marshes? Cities were built beside marshes. It meant all fucking English, everything. Savagery, of course. Yeah. Your history is written in Greek or Latin, your history is fake. So, alright, let's see what says. Myrmidons again. What is it? Danube, Dana is, mermaid. Is about some golden age story, not some crazy Greek went to Troy in the smaller place, between in the edge of the Mediterranean Sea, between happened, all these big things happened, went to that uh, small fucking island, from Greece to the shore of where is Turkey, they say Troy, and that was the big story for, which was mentioned for 1,000 years, their name, they not disappears, appears everywhere, that everybody in Europe, Britain and Italy also has a Trojan ancestry, the Hungarian connection, That's a mental fucking illness, man. There was some global thing, or at least Eurasia, not some the small place. Look, anti-heal in Greek, anti-heal. What his father, whose father, man? don't know, whatever. According we can hardly set aside an awkward Byzantine text. This is it's a Byzantine, no, Byzantine chronicle, Leota, Diacon, high school. Yeah, 10th century, so whatever. Set aside. Awkward, of course it's awkward. The whole fucking history is awkward. And not even says also that where this Hungarian writer took that Hamus, I cannot even find anything. Even I saw in Bonfinis Chronicle from 15th century that Easter also was a king of Scythia. So the Easter, the name of Danube, you know. Who had also some similar name, had son who went to fight in Troy and shit, you know. So all history is totally other way. It's so messed up, we never can probably clarify the shit, you know. We ook aan teksten, not say the citation. Hier, Leota Diacon. Arrian said in his period that Achilles, son of Palus, was Scythian. I was fucking print screen out this shit. No, not so. This, you know, this how you find the things. When you search just randomly for something, if let's see what you find other things, you know. It's crazy. Look, Leo Diacon's 9-6. Whatever it is, how many editions, how many. So, translated good, this thing. Achilles, son of Palus, was Scythian, born at Maeotian marshes, from where the Hungarians came down there. Fucking yeah. Also is a border of Europe and Asia, so it's about something else in that. Look, Arrian said it's Pericles that son of Palus was Scythian, but where is that, let's see Arrian's Pericles. Let's see. In some 5 or 10 years ago, when I put this kind of, you know, put that author name, Latinized version or whatever, Ariani, they say sometimes, you know. Entered the chronicle and went exactly there. In the text, you know. Let's put that, just only that city name, what is it? Mirmeziume. Talks about here about Achilles source. But not enters the source. I mean, in Latin. It's also good lexicon, so many cases. The sense, at least for me, they put some sense of shit program. I observed that. Look, where the fuck was it? Ponte the Black Sea. I observed when I search something German and Turkish and every kind of book enters, you know, not even English books seems to censored for me, you know. Look, barely unknown. Page 5. He just commented, don't well his observations and all on. Oh, holy fuck, man. Where is it? Where is the text? Here is this is the source. Ariani. Pericles. Hard to find now, you know. But probably written another way. Mirmezione. Let's put Mirmezione. In German also said. German book ain't there, for fuck's sake, you know. I don't have anything to Germans, but fucking hell, man. Look, nothing, look. Arrian, ja, was written in that book. What this say? Here it says, enter it all right. Prođemena, so it means till romanen numbers, not so called Arab. We have only no Roman culture from Romans and Arabs. Fucking Mose. Fucking. I des comentarii, Achilles min mențione cu pseudo-Arrian, also exist pseudo-Arrian, esse crudelitate, besides Leo Diacon. That's why you must stand there, because sometimes in the it's a pseudo-Arrian, so not a genuine Arrian script sitte, write this. That's why they always invented pseudo-Callisthenes Chronicle talks about blue-eyed Huns and Alexander's Syrian legend and shit, you know. To make you always debate, oh, it's not true, it's not real, because that was fake, you know. Well, this is a citation, No, holy fuck, where is it? Was to go like this and Marciano. No. Fucking hell, man. So nothing test, not goes directly. Here he says that the anonymous, no-name author of Periphery Ponteus, but you see that the Arrian's Peri is Arrian's written, so not no name. Here, what the fuck? It's a minor chronicle. Arrian written now, but Leo Diacon says Arrian written, so but you know, so you must believe something if you. Palus similar to Palus Maeotis, you know. So pseudo-Arrian saying this. So not Arrian, but pseudo-Arrian, so fake Arrian. I mean, right, not. It exists this shit somewhere, because they don't. Bospori Kimmeric, Kimmeria was called Scythians before Scythians, whatever. So always that the commentary center, you know, not the text itself, observe, or some other book where they just mention, or the notes at the end of the book. So you must find not directly, you know, but observe that they say something. So this is, look, 26th edition. And these books were not even downloadable some few years ago. Not should be even now, because I observed that books older than 140 years or something like this who can be downloaded, and the books which are, I don't know, let's say 100 years, like this, 100, how many years? 100 years, in fact. No, 99. Could not be downloaded, but look, this can be. Let's see. No, it cannot be. But can we at least see that? Arrian's Periphery is sought in Leo Diacon, who unoccidental. Yeah. Bro, saw the Procopius also. So it just talks about Arrian's Peripus Chronicle, but it's not that. But you can see, so Pontic step, you know, Pontus pontificate again. Like religion shit. Or that you should dig and you should know Latin and all that fucking. Let's see Slavic books, because the Slavs are led to have sometimes commenting that he's not dead and he not. It is translated in Slavic. Maeotova, Maeotis koji je Araxes is the Central Asia, what the fuck. Achilles very sad. Tanaida, I don't know. The debating this shit, because you know when it's thing like this, like big Achilles is look, that's just the whole fuck. Let's see if I find Occidental. Look, found it. Look, I just Strabo. Strabo is what the fuck is it? Oh, Strabo just mentions this. Quella. Stadia is Strabo's edition. What the look, I just put it like this the name. Entered some even older book. It's only one. It's Strabo now. What the fuck? So not even Arrian. Extrabonis. But extrabonis, he just says. So not Strabos. It talks about Tanais, you know, Maeotis always mentioned about Scythia. So who. It does not even say that Arrian say this. Not says Achilles was born there, like he said here. Existis lived. No, it says no, Natus. So Natus in the city. Born. Europe is meer met zo'n muur met ons probeer. Fucking hell. Cimmerian Bosphore. But it's another part of Black Sea, so whatever. India stadia, so Vigilante 20 stadia is some measurement distance, how to say. Vicus est Achilleus, o loco antiguissimum est osti Pauli murder fret. I don't know, I should translate, but I don't have patience now to translate. It not says Achilles, that guy, but Vicus est. Vicus est, I don't know what is it. Let's make them up separate for them. Here, Mezione, what the fuck is called it? What the fuck? Distance so late. Ooh. But this one a bit. Some cities here. It also says something. The same book. Also is mistaken, of course. It's something about Scythian, so no. His mistake is a attribute the story of. For it does not occur in the text of the word as we have it to the. To let you understand its connection, but they're denying, you know. Alright, so Hey, shit. Look, the only Stefanos of Byzantium, the Orbibus. It not says Achilles, just says Taurica, da da da. Mir Metzius. Let's put this name Metzius. Why is it an Achillem? Patroclus forgotten. Proceres is a noble or something. If you look at 60th century, say book, Achilleus Vicus. What the fuck is Vicus? Livet, vivi. Orte. Civilian setting. Neighborhood house, place, whatever, living place. Where is that? Achilles City Mir Mekius. Temple of Achilles, look. To give the distances even. What against Trouble, Italia. Commenting probably. It's more fucking letters, man. Flavius Arrian, who the fuck is it? Romana. Hey, this is a look. This is look for the Peripus. It's some 60th century somebody comments. Hitler is like this man, what the fuck? So this commenting Scolio. Some Julemus fucking I don't know what. Commenting, where is it? Cannot find. Temple of Achilles. Alright, I can fucking find this shit. It exists somewhere, or pseudo-Arrian, or not even if they say the Arrian wrote this Leo here, 10th century, let's say, mentions this. Alright, whatever. Fucking one of